Okay. Good evening. Trying to beat the worm maybe twice today, and I noticed that there is a boulder ring, which I have never before seen. So I want to try it. Which of course means no fire for now. And the fireball ring is a really good ring to start with. Also, I didn't check the stats and I picked a glass cannon. I don't think I can afford anything. And I definitely cannot unlock any classes because I still have not found any of the other totem poles or shrines. Great. And I also do not know if there's anything important to gather around in the cultist headquarters down here. Bone Mancer. Like the Blood Mancer is missing for me, I believe, and definitely the Cryomancer, I believe it's called. And I have no idea where they could be. Also not quite sure what this room is about. Okay, get me a ring. A king's ring. I do not think I want to go into melee. And this literally just throws a rock. I mean, that's what it says on the tin, I guess. Okay, gate is shut. Terrible secret and the shame of the cult of knowledge lies behind this gate. A gate is shut. I'm guessing I can open it at some point, but not for now. Also cannot move. I just tried to see if I can move off the elevator while it's moving. But unfortunately, not the case. Okay, the longer you charge, the bigger the rock gets. Where do you go? Rock can get quite big. Damage a bit lackluster though. Also, it places boulders in the way, which is kind of an issue. Oh, do they respawn? Yes, they despawn. Can I get up here? Yes. Does it help me? No. I missed all of them. Like, the rock feels good, but damage-wise... Something that has to be said that apparently the rock just lies on the floor and if an enemy steps on it, it still deals damage. Or I can roll them. At least for a while. Why is it burning? I'd like the ring, please. Looks like a flame ring of some kind. Or take my money, that's also okay. Yo! Can use it to... Can I just use this rock to... Okay, if I use it on enemies, apparently I can just bolt myself into the stratosphere. Or was it just that specific enemy? So what are my stats? Damage increase, critical hit chance, critical hit damage, and movement speed. So literally just a glass cannon, good. Oh, it blocks projectiles. Well, that gives it a purpose. It actually gives it a very good purpose. Everybody fell. Well, I fell too. And it killed itself on my boulder. If they could all just do that, that would be wonderful. The bounciness of those boulders is a bit weird. The bounciness of enemies lately is also kind of weird. Like they're just tossing themselves into space. Great fireball ring. Well, that's a replacement then. Yep, that's an easy replacement there. I can no longer block projectiles, but I think the increased damage is worth it. Enchanted hood for life and resistance, also nice. Will always take resistances, especially if I'm as low HP as here. Oh shit, it can walk. It has a natural advantage over its competitors. So, do you have poison? He has anti-grav, okay. And completely destroys all of his own projectiles with it. Unfortunately, mine as well. I actually can use the anti-grav thing to aim my King's Ring over longer distances. And he lost his tentacle. Ah, fuck. Walked straight into that. Oh yeah, he has poison. Though not as an aura, but as a attack. He jumped into my fireball and killed himself with it. Okay, we have a fireball device and a gem hood. Which could be better. More life, 5% life. That's quite the difference, yes. And elemental resistances aren't that important yet. Hood with teeth. So that's a no. On their shield bubble. What is this? Weird colors. Oh. A double bamboo device. Again, everything on fire. For some hitherto unknown reason. Is that how you pronounce that? Can I go down? No. You just closed the door on me. That was not a smartest move. What is that guy doing up there? At what point do those things ever sit down and think, yep, that's enough legs? Maybe need a torso or two as well. How do I get up there? I actually don't think I get up there. It's a bit annoying. I wanted to wave of flames. Huh. Right, what do we have? That's a King's Ring, which I already have, which is basically the same except 5% more damage. A Fireball Ring, I have the Great version. Causes burning on crit. I have increased crit chance, so that might be okay. First of all, sell this, definitely sell this, and this. Wave Magic Ring 2, 10% 10 cooldown reduction. Fire Pillar, Great Fireball, Flame Lance. And some of these I actually can afford. This one not though. I need 140, 138, which I can do. As again, just a dude standing around, not saying anything. Also, they really do not care about getting shot at. Where'd you come from? It's just money, okay. What happens if you can't pay? Just a basic good. Probably worse than what I have. A lot worse, in fact. Great. That was the turret. Wave Magic Ring 1. Worse than what I have. Can I get up there? Yep, but there's an invisible wall here. I prefer if the walls are visible. That way I don't get my hopes up. That last one actually made it to me. Okay, boss. Thinking of just standing in this doorway. Because what's he gonna do? Look at me funny. And leave. Maybe leaving is an option. And shooting me is also an option. Okay, so that's a leg gun. Still has all of his guns. Oh, a fire shield. I will use the fire shield instead of the fireball thrower. Because the fireball thrower is not that good, I feel. Positive thing about not having a lot of life is that you don't need to heal as much. Glowing mushrooms. The best kind. I hate the spiky boys, they are annoying. But I think every single spike counts as a separate body part. And that means for every spike they take more damage from the wave magic. That thing almost looks like it has a face. Also it could shoot, which is always annoying. King Guardian, Azathoth's Blessing. Azathoth was damage, I believe. Yog-Sothoth was cooldown. With teeth again. No. Basic. What the fuck was that? Ah shit, it has nets. It no longer has nets. So for like small groups, the wave is really good. Or large groups of small enemies. Or compact enemies, like enemies that have a lot of limbs and a small space. Like this guy. No hitting me. Those things do look disgusting though. stood up on the wrong leg. Alright, I have this thing. I should use it. This area looks very icy. Bit annoyed that I still haven't found the other classes. And still not sure if that is because I haven't yet found them, or haven't gone long enough in the game, or I just overlooked them. I'm just gonna ignore the turrets. Up. Won't ignore those guys though. Fire shield. Fire shield does not block spikes. A King's Ring 3. I took a lot of damage there. Crystal 3 could be better. More life, more cane damage, okay. Physical resistance and life. So my wave should deal more damage now. The ultimate on the fireball is a bit weird because you can't really control the angle at which the fireballs fly. For the ultimate specifically. 200 gold, wonderful. Almost made about a fifth of the gambling fee I already have. Slash 3. Is the slash 3 better than my wave ring? 10 to 13. Maybe? Puts my cooldown reduction down a bit. But the slash deals so much damage. Xatho's Blessing. Because the wave ring hits everything, but so does the slash, and the slash deals more damage on hitting things. Get the hood out, the blessings out, the guardians out, this hood definitely out. I'm gonna keep the wave magic ring for now, see if I find anything better. Cane missile, wave magic ring 1, so that's a no on your side. King's Ring 4, Magic Wave, Wave Magic Ring 4, which would deal more damage than the one I currently have. 53 to 65 is also not bad. And I think I'm gonna take it. This is a charge spell, so it won't be as fast as the other spells I have. Okay, arcane damage I will take. What else do you have? Lightning resistance, cooldown reduction, and fire resistance. Fire resistance and lightning damage. Life with resistances. I don't think I've really encountered... Oh, you cost a lot. I cannot afford you. I don't think I've encountered anything yet that deals lightning or cold damage. And most of the spells are very obvious in what type of damage they deal. And most of the enemies as well. Generally, I assume if it's green, it's nature. Oh yeah, I can shoot it at any time during the charge. Oh, you don't jump away. That had some damage there. Oh. Yo, what kind of gorilla are you? Flying Hood 3. So if I see this correctly for this arcane missile, by the way, let me just check. It always deals maximum damage. The charge only increases the distance it flies and the speed it flies it with, which could actually make it really useful in melee as well. Oh no, it doesn't deal the full damage all the time. That was just a fluke then. Haha, dodge. And then jump at the projectile. Well, I'm gonna need a heal here. And I'm out of here. Oh, I got a small pearl from that. Critical hit damage and cold resistance. So if I crit, I deal nearly 200% more damage. I'm guessing that's how it works. That was just a weird chicken with spikes. Okay, so yellow numbers are crits. Need to remember that. Sell the flying herd. Anything good from you? Fireball, great fireball. Not really. It's enchanted, maybe. First check the rare guy. The blood band. Wait, isn't that... Oh no, it's projectile speed, okay. No, I think I'm fine. Arcane Burst 3. Could be useful. Though, again, I'm a very low HP guy at the moment. So probably try to keep distance. And Mr. Worm. Okay, my fireball just propelled me into the projectiles. I think I'm gonna skip the fireball here. So that was pustule number 5. Number 4. Now we just deal damage to the thing. It has 1500 HP, 1600 basically. I have something that deals like 150 damage per shot. If I crit. If I don't, it deals 50. It appears that they fixed him. Also, I do not have any more healing. Fuck. I thought I could just stand on him again. Mr. McCloud. Like 70 years old, 78. Was a close one. Bamboo burst. King's Ring and Great Fireball. And the basic copper ring. I'm gonna take the burst. Still have not found any of the other classes, which is quite annoying me. Let's go to Geomancer, which is nature, okay. And then the Stormcaller, which is lightning. So the next one would be the Bloodmancer if I go from left to right to left. Is there anything I can still buy here? Fire Bomber. And Flames of Madness. First Fire Bomb Ring. Let's see what those do. Okay, so the Fire Bomber is a buff. Chance to summon a bomb on critical hit. And this is basically the sticky thing. Only in fire. I don't think I'm gonna use that. Wave Magic Ring. I can see the point, but I really don't think I'm gonna use it all that much, because if the enemy just leaves... Question is, does it stick to enemies, like the sticky bomb? Because if yes, then sure. Also, it can hurt myself. That was an important check. Damage doesn't appear to be all that great for something that needs to be aimed perfectly and can deal friendly fire. Though it does deal a dot. But compared to just the burst and the slash, it's really not that great. Yeah, I'm gonna take the slash instead. Alright. The burst, every single hit you deal can separately crit, and every crit can summon a bomb. I cut all of your legs off. You still can shoot. This guy literally just has a turret in its skin. A wave of flames? Sure, I'll take it. And an enchanted hood, legendary. Additional cold and fire resistance. Oh, someone's up there. Ah, it's a spider. Up. Okay, blood is poison. Not only in the boss fight. You're just a very weird bird. So now, check. With the firebomb ring, with the firebomb pearl, I do think. Where'd he go? Just enemies yeeting themselves into space again. I think I want mainly things that deal a lot of hits. So I can get more crits. Are you better? No. Nope. Kill the chickens. Cook them. Left for 5% damage. I'll take the damage over projectile speed. I could have just gone from this side instead of over the crab horse. Ring of Filth? This is the one I meant, the sticky bombs. The sticky bombs have the massive advantages, yes, they're delayed, but the enemy can't really run away from them either. Which makes them a lot better than the Pyromancer thing. Oh, blood sacrifice. Gonna grab that. Middle. A fire pillar ring. Maybe not the best, but whatever. Also, fun fact: all of the projectiles spawn exactly where they are when you aim them. So I can shoot through doors and into enemies. Right, sell. 22% crit, nope, sell. Right. 10% fire damage. That's a no. 5% crit hit chance. Nature resistance, cooling reduction, that's good. That could be good. Gonna grab that. The poison rot is, I believe, more of like a melee attack. On account of literally just being a poison rot around yourself. Right. First off, equip that. Do you have anything I can even afford? The King's Ring. 11% fire damage. King Guardian is a no. A hood. More life. Arcane damage. Am I? I am using arcane. No, I'm not using arcane damage, so that's a no. The flame lance I can barely afford. Critical hit damage, cooldown reduction. I'm gonna grab this. Oh, I'm gonna grab this force push ring. No. Grab the flame lance. instead of the flame wave. And enjoy the recoil. Same reason as with the bamboo burst, I just want a lot of attacks. And that's a big boy. The flame lance attacks a lot more than the flame wave. Okay. Dodge that stuff. Okay, was it? What do we have? Okay, missile wave of flames. Right, that's the unstable one. Why exactly is it unstable though? It doesn't appear that way most of the time. Appears very stable in fact. But again, not enough hits. Okay, so it appears also that the bombs from the Pearl, so no, not from the firebomb ring, but the additional bombs from the Pearl, do not hurt me when they hit me. So they do not have friendly fire. Wave magic. I also got a cane burst. No, I got bamboo burst again. And not enough dashes. That does help? Not really. Okay, it is back to boss time. Oh, mini boss time. That's a very small boy on boss standards. And he doesn't even have projectiles. Oh, he does have projectiles. Poison a rock. Let me just check something. Yeah, that's just straight around me. Though technically he's also behind me. And it just is. So if I just put this there and then let them walk through it. I mean, it works, I guess. If I have to run away from things, but... a bit of money. I would have preferred more money. Or a lot of money. It also doesn't really proc all that often. It's basically just a keep away aura. Which, I mean, sure. Okay, it does appear to proc quite often. If an enemy is actually in it. Like, multiple times per second, that's for sure. Is it better than Burst? Not really. I think. Yeah, spiders. But the main issue is that it's just way too low range. Oh, a free chest. A gem hood. Oh, big boy time. He didn't really get me though. I didn't in fact even know that there could be big boys in this area. But Bamboo Burst is just doing fine here. Perfectly fine. Sort of speed 4. Are you better than what I have? Movement speed, fire resistance, but not really any other resistances, so probably not. He comes in swinging. No charge up like everybody else. No, he's ready. Did I get that chest? No, I didn't. It's behind the boss pit. Okay, I can get back up there. Oh, yeah, I can just walk the path that was laid for me. A basic hood, so that was not worth it. I like how they're just charging up the leg and then it gets cut off and just flies away. So I think the thing I would actually like to have here would probably be the lightning lance. Not a hood with teeth. That one will leave immediately. Right. Sell this and this and this and this. The fire boomerang I do not want. Fire bomber gem. So all of those are probably a no. Now then, what do you offer? That's a dark gateway. A ring of filth, a spidering, a torn hood. I don't think I've seen the torn hood ever before. I don't have any rings that deal cold damage, so taking something that deals cold damage isn't really all that useful. I'm gonna grab this just for fun, just to kill myself with it. Okay, so just use the poison rod to trigger the bombs. Just keep both buttons pressed. Also, I got an achievement that I do not know for what. Lot of money? Nope. None money. In fact, I need to pay them. Now, another problem with those fire bombs is that generally most enemies are dead before they can detonate. Ah, spiky boy, avoid. What's also a bit annoying is that the poison rod doesn't even poison enemies. It's exactly where you belong. Wasted by your own petard. Spikes. Okay, what are you off? Get a bamboo burst out. A bamboo burst out. I'm gonna want a ring that is neither fire nor nature damage. So probably arcane. Fireball ring 5 is a no. You know what? Sure, whatever. Can I even afford you? Yes. Also, it deals occult damage, which I don't think there's a resistance against. No, fuck. I fucked that up. So I'm gonna put you here. I don't think the poison rod will be that useful. Just gonna leave that there and leave. The worm seems unimpressed. Alright, so... So the occult thing is a charge spell. So I cannot just keep the button pressed. What I, however, can do is just shoot in its general area because it's big enough that it doesn't matter where I hit it. Gonna switch for the poison rod nonetheless. And just stand next to the pustules. I could have dodged that. Okay, switch back to the blood band and just spam the button. Last heal, get higher, run away from the blood floor. Why are you that low? Like, he really is big enough that I can just push the button a lot. Crystal Hood. At this point it's probably better. I just need something that deals arcane damage. I will not use the poison rod here because I'm pretty sure, as last time, as I mentioned already, that most of the enemies here are, if not immune, then at least very, very resistant. And I'm assuming that is poison of some kind. Well, it one-shot whatever that was. That was a bad idea. That was a very bad idea. Oh, it worked out. Arcane Mass. Arcane Burst. Yeah, I gotta get rid of the black hole. I'm gonna kill myself. Get me the Arcane Burst. And now I have the Arcane Guardians. The Arcane Mass. Oh, so those explode into poison. Good to know. Also interesting to know, the Arcane Burst starts apparently starts out further away from you than the bamboo burst, which makes it technically a lot harder to use for... okay. For accurate close-range combat. Though I do not really want close-range combat, so that shouldn't be an issue. No, don't charge, just don't shot. They leave poison on the ground, because of course they do. So you have nature resistance. Is that better than just having more life? Probably not. I'm not sure. Eye of Cthulhu. Eye of Cthulhu is definitely longer range than what I currently have. Bit of speed 5. That's a lot of life. That's double what I currently have. I still have a bit of nature resistance. Hey, merchantman, I'm gonna sell you, this, and this, but keep the other hood. Fire pillar, fire bomb. Cane burst, blood bandit, cane whistle, those are the ones I just sold. Force push ring, arcane burst. Slash again, poison rod and wave of flames. While burning on cast +1 projectile. Ah, interesting. Floating crystal follows you. Causes chill on critical hit. I do not know what chill does. So that's a yes. And that also means that those two are getting sold. Like, you are still just gonna heal me and be smug about it, right? For the price of Heavenly's Honor, I can heal you. No. Boy down deer still doesn't have anything to say. Oh, that's a little arena. Fortunately for you, I have the incredible powers of a dodge button. Ah, here's a poison sack. I wanna avoid that. What is that down there? Again, cut his leg off right when he was about to use it. Bit of a gamble, probably not. 2 curses is a bit too risky for my liking. I'm poisoned again. This looks like a shrine, and I do not know what it does. I know that sound though. That's boss sound. So just spamming the button for the Eye of Cthulhu is apparently more useful than charging the attack. No hiding up there. Got himself stuck ranker style. Hood with teeth again? No. A king's ring? Probably also no. Well, I got stuck in poison. What do we have in here? Portal? Or a spawn point. And a chest, as it seems. With /5 in it. And that's just the way back, okay. Empty left bar. That was a mean ambush. .34 damage per hit. Okay, try to dodge. It appears he has a poison sac and multiple turrets on his chest. Arcane Device 6. I think I'll stick with the Mars because it follows me. And I'll stick with the Mars instead of the Guardian because it's literally like 3 of them. I don't know if that is intended, but it appears that using the Yog-Sothoth's blessing prior to the Mars seems to lower its cooldown by a bit. I do not know if those devices are affected by cooldown reduction and such, but I hope they are. And we are at a red moon. We are at a gate. Got to the moon again. Very nice. Still have not found the next class. Not nice. Right, I was built eons before humans existed. I am the third gate. I am the connection to the moon. What are the first 2 gates? Okay, not the slash, probably. Like this hood with teeth is basically just. I don't know. I think you can eat enemies with that, somehow. But I'm not quite sure. An evil portal. Such a strange structure, it appears. Violent, corrupt. Even more so than this very landscape of evil. I can hear faint whispers of mad flutes and drums. Best not to awaken it. Okay, so that's probably content for later. I cannot go back. Also, still no class. The moon. I now to moon, Valley of the Founders. Makers of knowledge and madness. Haven't been in a while. Don't know if I've seen this before. Oh. Coming in, slice him. And shoot him. Does the guy have a... That guy has a skull on his side. I don't like that. You're not supposed to have human features. You're a mess of legs. Yeah, like these guys. You like these guys. Flame Lance, not really what I need here. Well, I can try it. This is 15 to 20 damage. Let's see if it's actually 15 to 20 damage. It appears to be 15 to 20 damage. Nice. Also, there's things shooting arcane missiles at me. It's very bad at aiming, but still, there was an attempt. I'd have guessed that they have resistance against fire, looking at the area here. Then again, why is the moon a fiery hellscape? Also... yeah, sure, just double up. So it appears I cannot hurt those guys. And just use my flame jets to fly. Of course, jumped into that. It dealt a lot less damage than I anticipated though. Range on that. I have Cthulhu. Probably not gonna use that. Oh, that looks... They got stuck on a cage. Alright, I can... I have to actively fight against the recoil of the two flame jets. And they now use fire damage, but they still don't seem to be immune to fire damage themselves. Oh, but he is resistant. He is 50% resistant, pretty sure. No? Don't... Oh, is there maybe a special organ that they have that makes them resistant against the damage type? Because if you can see, I deal 14 damage. My small thing deals... Like, I have multiple 14 damage things in there. My small attack deals 5 to 6 damage, so that can't be it. 4 to 6. And the big one deals 15 to 20, so it shouldn't be the 14 number as well. It deals 10 and 13, so yeah. They are resistant, but not immune. And considering my other options, that's a big boy. Or multiple big boys. Considering my other options, I'm pretty sure that this is still the most damage I can do. Those were some pretty big tentacles on not really all that big guys. Like the tentacles tentacles like more 2/3 of its body. What is this? That's an occult. That's an anti-grav missile, pretty sure. Okay, cannot fall down. If the enemies have a random chance to spawn with an organ that lowers the damage they take from a specific kind, like fire damage, and you can cut that off to increase the damage they take again, that would be pretty sick. What kind of clown SCP is this? Just appearing out of nowhere. I cannot fight against the recoil. If I use the Yog-Sothoth's blessing, I literally cannot fight against the recoil anymore. So up there's a blood offering. Probably not gonna take it. Except the fact that I can use those two things to fly makes using them worth it in every way. And right, they drop firebombs now as well. Two different gates. Getting low on health. And I do not have any healing. A chest. It is tainted. Holy clock. Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and leave you here. $210, I cannot afford that for the sacrifice. think I'm gonna go ahead and try to upgrade my health flask. Did it just flayed its little hands at me? What is down here? Another gate. I think the Ring of Filth could be okay here instead of the smaller firing. That's a boss. That's a boss sound. Yep, it's a boss sound. Get stuck in the gravitational vortex, or hit by his legs. Firewall, cultist dead. No place for that. Drop this one. Cultist hit. Are you better? 499 life. You're basically a small heal at this point. And here we have a King's Ring again. You're probably better than one of the earlier ones I got. It's 5, 4, 5, 6, the 2. Just for straight monetary purposes. A shop. Wonderful. What am I buying? I am, first of all, selling a bit. Lightning Lance, perfect. Do you also have a Lightning Lance you can sell me? Bamboo Burst, Force Push, Poison Rock, Great Fireball, and King. Am I gonna take that hood? Yes. Why did I mask? Rather small pearl, but made it for 32 life. Lightning damage, sure. Movement speed, crit chance. Crit chance I also take. Replace you here. Crit chance and then put you there. Sell you and sell you. And then the Lightning Lance 2600. Which I cannot afford. Good job, me. And I'm gonna take the curse. It's that short-sightedness, that evil, ever-reaching thing. Yeah, I needed the heal. Oh, right. I don't have the lightning lens. I still have the charge. I still have the... Oh, yep. That's a fireball. Got stuck at the stairs. Like my little toe all the fucking time. So that evil ever-reaching thing is not that bad of a curse. It just spawns a tentacle on me now and then, but the tentacle, funnily enough, can't really reach me, and you can remove it just by dodging. Oh shit, that's a class. Mysterious altar. The altar of geomancers has been found. Fucking finally. About time. You deal more damage than the... Tower of Madness. Holy Cloak is mainly healthy, yep. I'm gonna go back to that. I don't like the spidering still because it chains me to my enemies. A door. Those are basically just bombs on a tentacle. Then we have again something that works as a basically as a barely functional living being because it has legs. And also it can breathe fire, which is maybe a bit more useful. No, I think legs are still more useful than breathing fire. Breathing fire is like more of a secondary ability. Basic hurt, nobody wants that. Now, one good thing, because I have unlocked the Geomancer, or can now unlock the Geomancer, that means I can now also unlock nature damage rings instead of just the ones I currently have. Oi. But as of now, it mostly seems to me like nature damage is more like focused around... Yep, that's a fire breather. Like, nature damage is focused more around control instead of just straight damage. Though those things do deal quite a lot of damage as soon as you charge them enough. Force pushing? No. Is this just a gauntlet run of dodging turrets? Bite? No. Not all that much HP currently. That looks like an exit. Yes, I am cursed. I also now have healing again, which I will use immediately. This is not that gate and not that key. You don't look too healthy. This is not that guardian whom your overlord seeks. But my master gave me a new power to channel the gateway. Is the power called Blood Sacrifice? Apparently power is called Summoning Ads. I'd have guessed Blood Sacrifice, that kind of seems more of our style. What with the hoods and all. Oh, I should probably just get my Mars involved. Child of Shub-Niggurath. He has a lot less HP than the worm. He also has a lot more projectiles, which I didn't think would be possible. He's also a lot more static, which inherently makes him easier on the face. Oh, I can stand on these. Oh, he periodically summons more ads, okay. That's also a way to do it, I guess. And he increases the number of projectiles. Another thing that he has that the worm boss didn't have is he has actual targeting. He's actually targeting you while the worm basically just shot in every which way. And if he hit you, he was happy, I guess. Right, I forget he has legs, I can just shoot these. But yeah, that is a lot more static than the worm. And due to that already, it can be considered a lot easier. Though the worm was basically a gimmick fight. Up. New projectiles. Okay, since he has a clearly defined way to spawn the ants, the main goal when he does is to immediately reduce the number he can spawn by just deleting the portal again. Well, I ran into that. Still kind of happy to see that every single projectile he shoots has a turret shot from. And you can block these with your own shots, that's also always fun. I probably should also do that if I say that. What is this now? Oh no, he just summons enemies from within himself. That's simultaneously more annoying and better. Oh, he shoots. Get rid of him. Music is also very subdued for a boss fight. Act 1 complete. Get off of me. It gave me nothing. I am pleased, tiny soul. The cult will have to find answers below the tower in the dungeons of forgotten knowledge. But now I will feed on your mind. Okay, so that was a successful run for once. In multiple ways, in more ways than one. Damage increase, critical hit chance, critical hit damage down. But that's okay. Cooldown reduction is good. Arcane damage up. Gonna get that. I probably won't start a run today. But now the dungeons are open. Okay. And the Geomancer. Cryomancer, Geomancer. Open up. Okay, so now I can... It uses your cooldown when you kill an enemy. Ah, neat. Unlocks Arrow of Dexterity. Minus 30% life, plus 10% nature damage and 10 nature resistance. Summons a rock shield based on percentage of maximum life. I want this and just unlock as many as I can. Boulder Ring. Right, so you critical hits inflict poison. Chance to create surrounding poison cloud and critical hit. And then the boulder ring gets tossed for the gem ring to try that. Okay. That one's a bit weird. You can use them to jump off, I guess. Receive more gold. I will take that. I should have maybe taken the armor or the Jeffrobe. So yeah, I know where to go now, and I will go there next time. And for now, I bid you a good night.